Hi, how are you everyone? I hope everyone is doing well by the help of Almighty. Today in this video, we are going to learn more about how to transform our conceptual learning into our everyday actions. During the whole presentation, I, Estimatullah Khan, with my two fellow mates, Farjana Afrin Badhon and Alif bin Rahman Khan, will be covering all the necessary sections to understand this topic. Let's take a bird view in our own sections and how we are going to present them. First, I'll explain the explanation, I will explain the classification of learning. Then we are going to explore the idea of conceptual learning. Following me, Mr. Alif bin Rahman Khan will show some examples of conceptual learning and why this is so important to us. After that, our only beloved female member, Farjana Afrin Badhon, will show us the process of transforming conceptual learning into action and the benefits we are getting from it. Now, let's get started. Conceptual learning. I think everyone is familiar with this rote loop. Most of us are watching our life circle in it, aren't we? We take preparation for the exam. We learn our subjects to do well in the examinations. Most of us memorize, and after the examination, we forget most of it. Why is this thing? Because we learn for the examination in front of us, and after the examination, we do not practice it for a while. When we memorize something, it should be recalled repeatedly to establish connection in our brain. And this is the rote loop, and this is the current education system in our country. On the other hand, what is conceptual learning? Conceptual learning is the practice of connecting abstract ideas to deepen understanding, create new ideas, and reflect on past decisions. Conceptual learner can understand abstract concepts like the structure of a complicated business model, environmental problems, mathematical problems more easily than others. They can connect disparate concepts to find innovative ideas and reflect on past decisions to improve future outcomes. In an education system, conceptual learning involves students engaged in quality learning experiences based around the key concepts and central ideas. Assignments, mind mapping are fundamental things to learn a topic conceptually. However, I invite Alif bin Rahman Khan to explain further in this topic. That's all. Thank you very much, all of you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Atigullah. And I would like to thank our honorable teacher, Sir Bidunur Rahman and Sabir Hossain sir. And our presentation topic is transforming conceptual learning into action. And my presentation slide is example of conceptual learning. Student with conceptual understanding of fraction, we will work easily on decimal percentage ration and properties, seeing those as different representation of the same thing. In here we can see the tree diagram. Here. In multiplication table, there are 5 into 8 equal to 40. When we are child, when I was child, I always remind or memorize those type of multiplication, or I can use this type of multiplication by or additional or anything or anything. In here we can see the marketing concept. There are 7 part of marketing plan. In here, define what your business does, mission and goals, strength and weakness, describe your product or survey, key benefit and problem being solved. 3. Define your target audience. In here, when audience means customer, the product need. The 4. The piece of your product or survey, position and promote place or price. The very important for this. And 5. What's your offer or message? You can see so many type of offer. for sell some product. We know that. After six, communication media. Communication media in our daily life, we know our big communication media is Facebook because we can easily promote anything by this. And number seven, convert and sell. Both are including in the conceptual learning thing. Okay, and algorithm, and another diagram. You see the algorithm. There is the even and odd number of algorithm. You can solve this algorithm by Java or C++, but we can solve this by Python also. But in here we can see the this flowchart on here by odd and even number by this. Okay, then second slide of my presentation is transforming conceptual learning into action. How? First of all, we have to know conceptual without implementation is valueless. It doesn't add any value to individual, individual or social life. A writer doesn't become writer in a single day, or a poet doesn't become a poet in a single night. They live in their ideas by constantly implementation their ideas day by day. After that, they become who they are. Okay. And there are seven steps to success. First of all, we have think concept. We have to concept something. After concept, we have to planning. Planning for the concept. After concept, planning, then we have to execution the part or the theme. After execution, we have to see something error or something else. After learning from trailer and error solving, then we have to do then we have to consistency. Then this product or the theme or anything. Then precedence for precedence. Then we have our main part with the success. After those, after the seven steps, we have to reach our success. That's all. Thank you, everyone. Now, Farzana Badhon will present this.
Thank you, Arif bin Rahman Khan. Assalamu alaikum. I am Farzan Afrin Badhon. My ID is 172159802. Welcome back to our presentation. Now, I will discuss about how to transform conceptual learning into action. Here, we see that there is a case study diagram. Case studies usually following a, a typical story structure, which means they have a beginning, middle, and end. Think of them as before and after snapshots of a customer's business, complete with static or image. Business case studies are often created by marketing team and given sales team. If you want to study a case properly, you must following three steps. First one is find out the problem. After identify the real problem, focusing on describing the case study situation and missing the underlying issues. Second one is then find out the desired solution, and the third one is after that we get the actual results. In the second diagram, we see that case study depends on focus, and the second one is gather knowledge. So gathering information describes the process of acquiring knowledge. A portion of a story focuses on learning. It is the gathering of an educational that is of concern. And the third one is data. So in data set, articulate the problem early. Formulate data to make it consistent. The fourth one is research. We define research data as any information like collect, stored, or processed. Through produce and validation of original research results, data might be used to prove or disprove a theory bolster claims made in research. This case study commonly used in social, educational, clinical, and business research. Now, I will discuss about the benefits of conceptual learning. The first one is improves cognitive skills. Then, increase the power of one's brain to think about more complex matter. Third one is teaches to think pragmatically. This helps to develop the structures in the brain to reflect, store, and organize information and construct personal meaning by applying new learning. Helps to develop conceptual skills such as decision making skills, technical skills, mental clarity, interpersonal skills. It helps to draw conclusions. Motivations for learning through intellectual engagement, use of knowledge and information across time and situation by extracting underlying concepts. One can multiply the results of an idea generation sessions. Anna Lewis says that in a portrait, you have room to have a point of view and to be conceptual with a picture. The image may not be literally what's going on, but it's representative. So that's all of about our presentation. I hope you will enjoy our presentation. So thank you so much.